Okay, here we have a simple estimation form with additions in the calculation. And what would happen if you want to add some math formula or just some multiplication? For example, if I want to add some quantity for the products, a quantity for services, how you can do that? So you can do that with activating the custom math calculation here. So first you have to add the field quantity. For example, here I'm gonna add a two column field, and I will put this service on here, and then I will add an spinner on here. This will be the quantity 1, and for example, this will be the quantity for products, and the default will be just 1, and maximum, yes, it's fine here. Also, I can just duplicate this. We can just edit here, and this will be quantity 2. This will be the quantity for services. Here we have. Okay. Then we need, in this case, we won't need the price labels. I will have to hide the price labels. Okay, let me see. Yes, okay. And now we have 4 fields, and I will add 2 variables. This variable will be products, and this variable will be services, and this one is total amount. So the first one, the top math calculation is variable. The first variable is the total amount, the total price. So don't forget that. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna add the calculation code. So first we have to initialize a variable, in this case a total. Yes. Then we need just to multiply, in this case, services. I will get the price. Yes, the price, multiply it by the quantity. Let me check. For services, this one is quantity 2. So quantity 2, the value, yes, so this is the multiplication, and at the end we have to return the total, this one, and that's it. The same for the products. So we have to initialize this variable, then we have just to multiply the products, in this case the price, then with quantity 1, with the value of quantity 1, there it is, then return the total. That's it. So even you can see here what variables we are using. And at the end, so we have this, we have to initialize this, another total, and we have to just make an addition between products and services. So we need to get the value of these other variables. So we can do that just going on here and go here, products plus services. So you can see I'm copying here this variable. There it is, return total, and that's it. Also we can add here the variables. For example, here products and services variables on here. You can see products on here, services, there it is. There it is, and I think that's it. So let's check. So you can see here. Okay, product 2. You can see one quantity is 20. What if I increase the value of the quantity? You can see is 40, so it's working fine. So now let's check on services. One quantity of this service is 100. Service 3 is this. For example, for service 2, option service 2, we can just increase the quantity, and you can see this price, this cost is refreshed and is showing fine according to the quantity, the selected quantity. And you know the total is working fine too. So we can see this calculation is working fine. Now we need just, for example, here we need to add our own shortcuts. For example, I will add products here, products, services, total price, quantity for product 1, for products, also quantity for services. There it is. So I will copy these shortcuts and just put it here. The quantity is on here. Services, this is the input here, quantity here, and the total. Also we can get the variables in here. Remember this on the backend tab. There it is. Yes, there it is. So also we can copy this to our custom record on here. There it is. Also for our invoice, so we need just to use our custom. We need to use custom content, custom invoice. For example, I will put here products, services, quantity. So let's check here the go into backend, quantity 1. Here the quantity 1. We need the other quantity on here. We'll copy on this. There it is. Unit price. Okay, for unit price, just we need to get the price of the products. So for example, if we go here, products, the cost, we need to get just the cost for the products. There it is. Then for services, we need just the cost. It's the unit cost. There it is. And for the total, we need to get here products, and here this is the total for the products. And for the services, there it is. So there's no taxes yet. Also, you can add taxes, adding more calculation variables. Okay, this is the total amount. This is total and total. There it is. So this is our custom invoice. And also we can add on the success message. Wait, so we can add the same. We can add the same content on the success message. So success message. So there's no problem here. There it is. So we're gonna remove this. There it is. Yes, all is working fine. Also, if you wanna send the this estimation to the customer, you need to add an email. So in this case, I will add an email. This will be the email. Also, we need to add the email validation. Also, if you can add more fields like name. Yes, name. There it is. I will add a require validation. Also here. Email, name, yes, name, yes, name on here, email on here. Then I will just copy and I will add the same content here. I will add message for customer. There it is. I will update on here. Record. Okay, all is fine. So let's check. Save changes. Then I will check again. There it is. Look, so when we try to submit a form, so email is required. Also some name. Okay, let's check here. You can see the product is 10. If we choose another option, if we choose a quantity, you can see the calculation is working fine. Also on the services, so you can see it's working fine. So then I will press the submit button. There it is. So you can see first our success message is showing here, and you can see what happened here. Let me check. Okay, then we just check on the preview. So now if you push the submit button, the email validation is required. So you have to put your email, then your name. So here are the products. I choose a product 2. So for quantity 1, for one unit of product 2 is 20. And what about if I increase the quantity? You can see it's 40. So the calculation here is working fine. So if we check service on services, service 2 option, so you can see it's 100. If I change this, so you can see here the calculation is working fine. Okay, and that's it. I will just send the information. There it is. So you can see the success message is shown. So you can see it's showing the product 2, the quantity number 2, the service, the service 2 option, and the quantity for services showing fine. So, and the total price is showing fine. And also we get the here the email notification for the admin. Okay, now we have all information updated, so we can check on the preview. So let's check on here. There it is. If I press the submit button, the email is required. So you have to put your email, also the name. Also, if I choose product 2, you can see the cost is showing 20 for one quantity. And if I change this, you can see the total is refreshed to the total for the product. So you can see this calculation is working fine. So if I check on the service 2, you can see for one quantity, for one unit, service 2, is 100. And if I increase the quantity, you can see the calculation is working fine. And the total is the addition of products and services. You can see the calculation is working fine. So now let's just send the information. There it is. So you can see this is the email. Yeah. But first, look at here. This is the success message that we have changed on previous. And you can see here the product 2, the quantity for products is 4, the service 2, the quantity for services is 2, and the total price is this price. So you can see the success message is showing fine. Also, you can see here the notification for the customer. You can see all the details on here that we have added on previous. So products, quantity, services, quantity, and the total price. So showing fine. Also here the mail notification for the admin. You can see the information on here, the same. So here it's showing fine. Also, if we check on the records, So you can see here, last one. There it is. So you can see here the information here the records. So you can see the record, and showing the email, name, products, the quantity for products, service, and the quantity for services, and the total price. So it's showing fine. And if we check on the invoice, so let's go on here. There it is. So you can see here it's showing fine, except this one. So let's check. Okay, I know the mistake that I made. I added the shortcut use on the front end. So now there I need to just use the shortcuts for the back end. So in this case, you can see the difference. There is some difference on these shortcuts. So the wrong one, it begins with set GFM, and the other have different. So go on here, check here, back in, then products, copy here, there it is, products, and you can see I am changing here, then refreshing this, and if I go in here, then I go on here, there it is. So you can see now the calculation is showing fine on here. So, and the total is showing fine. So you can see now all is working fine. So now you can see, now you know how to build an estimation form. Also, you can add more variables on here and add more custom math formulas, so you can do anything. And it's just that. Thanks for your attention.